Okay, let's talk about, here's an example. Is this the first one you guys have?
Yeah.
Excellent. Now, do they have the same values here? John leases a vehicle that's worth $34,000 plus taxes in Nanaimo, BC. I don't know why they threw that in there because that just makes things more complicated with the taxes. The monthly lease payment is $349 plus tax for a term of 36 months. A down payment of $38.50 is also required. As well, a $500 refundable security deposit is required when the lease is signed. So that's basically to cover any minor damage that might happen when you're driving it. You would get that back when you return the car undamaged. The residual value rate is 75% after 3 years. We'll talk about that shortly. So calculate, the first thing to do is find the, is it here? Calculate the total monthly lease payment, including taxes. For the sake of making things a little bit quicker, I'm going to take that $349 and I'm just going to multiply by 1.13 because I don't have time to go through all that other stuff. You would have to do it separately.
Do you want to just follow what you're doing?
Yeah, I'll just follow what I'm doing. I get, plus my answer key already has this number, and I know it might be slightly different. 394.37 is the monthly lease payment. See how much less that is? Calculate the total lease payment. How much did we pay over the lifespan of the lease? 394.37 times how many years was this? 3 years, 36 months. So that's monthly, so times by 36. 14,197.32. $14,197.32. That's a 1. Yeah. Okay. Everybody with me, Daniel? Good? Yeah? Okay, what's the next question? Calculate the amount which must be paid at the start of the lease. Okay, well, at the start of the lease, you needed the down payment, which was $38.50. That's the down payment. You also need the deposit, which was $500. How much turn out? Yeah, thanks, man. Do you have to make the first initial lease payment, do you think? And the answer is yes, you do. So we're going to add on another $394.37. Isn't adulting fun, Mrs. Peslowski? You should get $47.44.37 when you add it all up. Calculate the residual value of the depreciation of the vehicle over the years. So what does that mean? What does residual value mean? What is a residual? Sort of. It's what is left over at the end, right? So if it's worth 75% of what it was at the start, right? So what was it worth at the start? 34,000. You're going to multiply that by 0.75. Now, a lot of people, that's what it's worth at the end of the 3 years, right? So when you return the vehicle, do you get $25,500 back?
No.
No. You're basically only making payments on, if we subtracted those, like 34,000 minus 25,500, what's that? About $9,500, right? You are making payments of, you've got a car that's lost value about $9,000, $9,500. You are making payments of $394.37. That's to cover that depreciation value. The dealership gets the car back. You walk away with good memories.
Good credit.
Maybe good credit. Maybe a smile on your face because you enjoyed that car. Right? But you paid all that money, $394.37 per month, for the right to drive the car and park it in your driveway. Okay? Now, some people decide that when they're done, you know what, I like that car. I think I'm going to buy it. What do you pay for it? The original price? No. You pay that much. And you could pay cash. You could, if you're smart, you could take your $394.37 a month, make your payments, and if you've got extra money, you could put that aside, and then you could have a big giant down payment on this, and then maybe only owe them $10,000 or something when you're done, and have a lower payment. You could do that, right? I don't know if dealerships will release you the same vehicle for 3 more years. I think they maybe do, but I've never encountered that. Okay? What's the benefit of a lease? There's got to be something good about it. There's a couple benefits.
I guess I said it, credit, right?
Yeah. Lower payments, right? And you get to drive a new car. Like that new car smell, right? If you can't afford a new car, you can lease it and get the new car smell. The downside is, Bodie has aptly pointed out, 3 years later, what do you got? Nothing. Nothing. Public filter, please. Right? Does it make sense for some people? For my mom and dad, it makes a lot of sense. My mom wants a new car every 3 years. They go out and they buy a new car every 3 years. I'm like, why aren't you guys leasing? Well, I don't know.
It would make sense for somebody like older, like around, the age 80 or 70 or whatever.
Yeah.
Lease a vehicle because, they're not owning that vehicle. They're just leasing it.
They're just leasing. If you've retired, the home is paid, the kids are growing up, they've moved away, you've got a nice big nest egg, why not lease a car? I plan on doing it. Right? Every 3 years, walk in, here's the keys, I'll take a new one. Yeah. Just keep paying. Yeah. Right? Enjoy that new car. You can think that way, or you can drive the old beater for the rest of your life. That's okay too. So whatever makes you happy, in my opinion. Some might disagree with me. I don't know. If you like driving your old beater, you go ahead and drive it. Okay, let's try this one. Do you guys have this one too? I'm getting tired of doing these.
Yeah.
Should we do one more and then call it a day?
Yeah.
Okay, agreed. Francine needs a van for her catering company. Now, here's where leasing also makes sense. If you have a business and you lease, then you can use that as a business expense. You can write it off as a business expense, right? So generally for businesses, they tend to lease. She's found one that costs $25,675, including all fees and taxes. She has 2 options. She can lease the van for 4 years for $450 a month with a security deposit of $2,000 and a delivery charge of $529, or she can use $25,2996 as a down payment and take out a loan at an interest rate of 6% for 4 years. Calculate the total cost of leasing the van for 4 years if she damages the van and doesn't get her security deposit back. Okay, well, it's probably gonna get damaged, exactly. Okay, so let's figure this out here. So it's $450 a month for 4 years, security deposit and delivery charge, right? Okay, so it's going to be $450 times 12 times 4 years. These are all the payments that she's going to make. $450 times 12 times 4. She's going to pay $21,600 in payments. Is it a good idea, do you think, to sort of label some of these? Right? For the marker, for the person that's going to be marking, it certainly helps, right? You have to convince the marker you know what you're doing. One way to do that is to include stuff like that. Okay, so there's that much, plus we're going to add on, what was the other 2 things?
The delivery.
Delivery fee, which was $529.96.
Yeah. And the security deposit.
Delivery. And she's not getting that back because she damaged the van, had a fender bender.
Oh, yeah.
Like the day when I was delivering pharmaceuticals and ran the boss's car into fence at the old folks' home. He was not happy. Add that up. 24. 129.96. Calculate the total cost of purchasing the van, including the interest on the loan. So she could get what was the total cost? I think, don't I need to find the monthly payments first? I think I need to find the monthly payments first, right?
Yeah.
I think this has got the questions backwards here.
Yeah, that's kind of.
The monthly payments, we need to take that 25.
Oh, she has two options to pick from.
Yeah, 25,675. Oh, she has a down payment. Right. Okay. So I would take the 25,675, and I'm going to subtract. Oh, okay. I guess they want me to put this here. Okay, now I see what's going on. 25,675. We're going to subtract the down payment, which is 25, 29, 26, which are 96, which is a really weird down payment. I don't know why you made me do that. 23, 145.04. That is our principal. This is down payment. This was cost.
What is that?
23, 145.04. That's the principal. Then you would look it up on the table. Take that 23, 145.04. Again, divide by 1,000. Go to your table. 6% 4 years. 6% 4 years. 23.49. And you get 543.68. That's a monthly payment, right? Okay, so which option would you recommend, do you think? I gotta think this through here.
Wouldn't you?
What do you think?
Wouldn't you want to take that more loan payment, car loan payment?
Yeah.
Multiply it by 12,
By 4.
and
Figure out the
get a total value, and then
how much you paid altogether, right?
yeah, so that you could compare the.
Okay,
leasing.
so let's take that. So we're going to take the monthly payment, the 543.68. 543.68 times 4 times 12 to figure out the total amount paid, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that seems fair. 543.68 times 4 times 12.
Oh, then I do that.
26,096.64.
Subtract it from the principal. Okay.
Well, I mean, when you look at
Plus they also paid a down payment, right?
I think we.
No, we took off the down
took
payment.
off- we
So
did
that's
take
just the
off.
payment, right? So
That's just
we're
the
going to have to
payment
add that
over
25, 29.96 as well. I apologize here, you guys. We're going to add that. So that's going to be a total cost of 28,626.60. And when you leased, we already figured this out. The lease total cost was 24,129.96.
I mean, yeah, it's still cheaper to lease, but in the end,
It's about $4,000 cheaper to lease, but you don't have a van at the end.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Right?
$4,000. It's your car. You get a vehicle. I would buy it.
I would buy it too, because if it's a delivery van, it's going to get beat up and everything, right? But, I mean, you don't need a nice new vehicle to be driving around, right? The delivery? Buy. I would say buy. Costs more, but own the van after 4 years. Yeah,
It wouldn't matter which option you chose, as long as you supported your answer.
Yes, that's right.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, on the exam, you can say do the lease because it's cheaper. You could easily do that.
Yeah.
Okay, but I think most people would say you might as well buy it, right? And I believe you can still write it off as a business expense, even though